Good evening to you peeps, Lisa here again, and tonight I'm absolutely delighted to be coming to you all and coming to us all with something of a bonus video. It's going to be very informal as well tonight. You can see the no makeup and the cityfied hair and everything today, but that doesn't matter because we're having a bit of a celebration day, as Candice has actually made it across and is now with Nancy in Nancy's house in the United States of America. So that's a massive celebration, and I did get lovely photos from you there, Nancy. Thanks ever so much, because you know that meant a lot to me to see that, and to see that she got there safe as we were following that tracking, weren't we? And it was a bit sketchy this end anyway. I think you got better updates than I did, Nancy. But yeah, this is something anyway that I meant to do oodles ago, like the longest time ago, for all of us peeps, and like I don't believe, I can't believe that I haven't done it earlier, but it would come under the general category of how do you play these blooming things. These blooming things being one string instruments, you know, whether that's a one string guitar, a diddley bow, canjo, or anything with one string really, nailed to a plank of wood, the original diddley bow. And so I'm going to give something of a very brief tutorial because, like I say, Candice did arrive at Nancy's house today, and I thought, you know, you can't receive an instrument and then be sort of sat there thinking what's what, you know, or not ready to go. But you see, Nancy, I saw how you picked up the instrument and got your own instinctive feel for playing the instrument, and you see, to me, that's what's key. Like I say, I can't teach you anything because you've got it all on the inside. It's just ready to come out. I'm a firm believer that the instrument finds the musician. I know a lot of people who said, oh, I'm no good at music because I couldn't play the drums, and when I did the recorder I couldn't play that, or I couldn't play the guitar. And it's similar with art, but I say, well, maybe you ain't found your instrument. You know, it could be like a saxophone or something, you never know. I think I found that with diddley bows. You know, I'm not the expert on a canjo, and I will admit diddley bow is my thing. I think Nancy's going to be our #1 canjo extraordinaire player. I really do, because, you know, the instrument found her. But anyway, enough waffling on from me, because it's pretty late already. Not that late, but I can go on. We're all familiar, and I'm going to demonstrate on kitty bow tonight. I do apologise, Nancy, that it's a bit of a delay, but I suddenly realised I didn't have anything that was strung in B. And I thought, have I even got a B string? Luckily I found one. It's not the best string, but it's a B string. So I can give you an idea as well of the sound. Because your one, I think it might have gone slightly out of tune, but not, considering how it's, you know, travelled so many miles, she has, like, kept a tune pretty well. So I'm pretty pleased about that, do you know what I mean? But, so as we know, you've got the smoke on the water, that being the top of the neck, obviously. So I'm going to try and show you with the dots, because on here they're just little pencil marks, but we've got our... Whoops. I'm trying to show you the dots as well, you see. It's a bit difficult. And there's the 12. I'll be able to show you better anyway on Rico in a moment. But this one's in B, so it's kind of... So I'm going to start with the neck, because I think most people, they pick up the strumming and plucking on one string pretty much easily, and everyone's got their own style of doing it. And you know, I've even got a tale to say there about this girl that I did know, and she said the same, oh, I was no good at music, I could never get the hang of playing a guitar. So I gave her a diddley bow, and even though she was right-handed, she turned it over to play left hand. And I was absolutely loath to say to her, no, you've got to turn it over and play it right hand, because I think even though she was right-handed, she's a left-handed player. And I tried to convince her, right, to keep going, but try playing left hand instead. But whether she did or not, I don't know, because we was on an art course together, you know. But anyway, enough of my digression. I know you want to learn how to play these. So where you got the dots, you know, it's just like, you know, with Smoke on the Water, so it's the first one, which is third, it's third, fifth and seventh, but it's just like open string, first dot, second dot, and then open string, first dot, and then you miss the second, go to the third dot, which is the seventh, and back to the middle, and then go back to the beginning again, and it's just you go there to the middle, back to that one, and open again. But enough of the technical stuff, because really the best way is just to play around between these marker points and go anywhere you want on the neck. And just kind of like, I think the first thing, because we are in the groove lounge, is to get your grooves. So like, think of something in your head, like maybe even the drum beat. So it might be like, or get something that goes, and then just go in. So sort of the first dot. So it's just like, so it's just like 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1, open. Things like that. This is all I ever did anyway. I mean, I had a bit of knowledge of string instruments, I must admit, but not that much. But sort of. And you can just lift it up and do bits. If sort of jumping is difficult at first, just slide them instead. So just sort of. So that's just through all the dots really. Open. Somewhere in the middle then, in the gap, right? See, I hit half of those bum notes, but it doesn't matter because you just sort of keep going. Practice that sort of. And then just go further up till it sounds about right. Back down again. Ends on an open. Anything like that, something old and bluesy. But you see what I mean, that's what I mean. No one can hear you, you're in your own front room. Yeah, and I don't want to set off all your pets howling and squawking because they can hear me going boom. But you get the idea. Let me show you on Rico, right, because he is actually tuned up deeper. He's in a low E, massive box, so there's a lot of resonation, and he's got quite big cross marks on there, so you can see where we are. And again, it's just sort of like. You want those wavery notes, just waggle the slide up and down a bit on the string, so just like. And then don't really worry about the dots, just keep playing till it sounds good. And you know, it's known in the world of cigar box instruments that there are no rules. You know, and the only rule, if any, is to play and have fun. So that's the aim. But, you know, sit there like when you're watching TV or something, just have the diddley bow, have the canjo strumming away. and then suddenly something just comes up and you think, how did I do that? And you remember back, you play it again and then you've got it, and it's usually like 2 or 3 days. It's not like months and months of practicing or anything like that, not in my experience anyway. So I hope that covers some of the basics. I felt like it was a bit hodgepodge, to be honest, but I thought, you know, necessity was the thing, you know. So yeah, there we go, a very sort of like hit and miss, thrown together kind of video, but a bit of an intimate jam session, I would say. Shay Liesel, and it's been a real pleasure to have all your company tonight, peeps, with this little bonus video. So as always, you know, stay blessed, and whatever you're doing tonight, keep building. Okay then, I'll speak to you soon. Alright, cheers, bye. Bye.